I would like everyone to know that this is my second time filming this video, and because last time my camera settings got shifted and the entire video was out of focus, which I realized when I sat down to edit today. So now we're filming, but it's okay. Hey guys, it's Kate and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you should definitely subscribe and stick around for future videos. Today I'm going to talk about 5 things you should never say to a wheelchair user. So before I get started, I just wanted to give a little disclaimer that if you as an able-bodied person have ever said any of these things to a wheelchair user or said them to me, it is okay. We're cool. It's fine. I'm not calling anybody out. I'm not making you feel bad. I am just trying to spread awareness about how to better your wording for next time. If you don't know, I have a rare disease called Friedreich's ataxia that has progressively caused me to lose my balance and coordination. It has caused me to now be in a wheelchair 99% of the time. So the first one is what happened. So I personally get asked this literally all the time because people just generally assume that someone in a wheelchair had to be in like a car accident and be paralyzed or something of that sort, but nothing has to happen to be in a wheelchair. For me, nothing happened. I just progressively lost my balance and coordination because of a disease. There was not one specific thing that happened to me. This can sound super blunt and insensitive to those in a wheelchair. So some alternatives to saying what happened is saying, if you don't mind me asking, why are you in a wheelchair? And obviously when you ask this, make sure you are in an appropriate setting. So if you are talking to a wheelchair user and you want to bring that up, you can. But I would never want to be asked this by a random person that just saw me on the street. There may be some people who are uncomfortable answering that question. I personally am not, because I do speak a lot about my disability and I talk a lot about it and I advocate for it. But some people are not as comfortable talking about their disability or their accident or whatever it may be. Number 2 is your wheelchair looks so comfortable. So anything along those lines saying your wheelchair looks so comfortable or I wish I could sit in that all day. For us, it's not comfortable because we sit in it all day, every day. And a lot of us struggle with chronic pain. And so it gets very difficult to sit in a wheelchair for that long. To us, it is not a luxury. So I would just avoid saying something like that. Number 3 is let me do that for you. And it's not that you're offering help, it's that you're just going ahead and saying, let me do it for you. Most people would rather have a chance to actually try to do something, and they might end up being perfectly capable to do that thing. It just may take a little longer than it would you. So I personally am very stubborn, as we know. I would rather ask for help than someone just to automatically do something for me, because I want a chance to be able to do something by myself. So an alternative to saying let me do that for you is, if someone looks like they are struggling, you can say, would you like me to help you? But you have to understand the answer may be no. But again, only offer help if someone looks like they are struggling. Number 4 is slow down, speed racer, or anything of the sort. Like you're gonna get a speeding ticket, slow down, anything like that. I know that it is a good way to fill awkward space and it may seem funny to you, but to us it's not funny. To us it's very patronizing. It's a belittling remark to make. Number 5, and this may come as a shock, but you're so inspiring. I know that people mean well when they say this and they mean it as a compliment. I've learned to take that compliment and just roll with it. No pun intended. Dang it. It can make us feel really small and insignificant. It specifically points out our disability and calls attention to it. You just need to remember that we are living the life that we have been handed, just like you are. Our struggles just happen to be more visible than yours might be. A good rule of thumb is if you wouldn't say it to an able-bodied person, don't say it to us. To us, you're so inspiring sounds like you struggling makes me want to do better because I have the capability to do better. And we know that's not the way you mean it, but that can be the way that it comes across to us. Some alternatives to "you're so inspiring" is saying like, "you have such a positive outlook on life," or "you go girl," or "I admire your strength," or "I admire you." There are so many other things you could say, but "you're so inspiring" or "you're my motivation" is not the way to get across a compliment to us. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And like I said, I'm not calling anybody out, and if you've said any of these things, it's okay. Maybe just change what you say next time. That was the goal of this video. So I hope that if you are an able-bodied person, you've learned something from this video. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe and follow all my social medias in the links below. And please comment your ideas for future videos down below so that I can make the videos that you guys want to see. I am down to make anything, honestly. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.